I'm Rebekah Grieb, and I work for Alphapointe, which is a nonprofit agency for the visually impaired out of Kansas City and New York, and I head up their contract management services department. So I head that up where we do contract closeout work for the Navy. And I joined the Advocates program in 2024, so this is my second year to visit Capitol Hill. I have, photophobia, night blindness, visual snow, and then nystagmus, then just kind of general bad vision, and my middle is gone. And so when the opportunity came to be part of the Advocates program, it seemed like a good fit. I think it's important to be an advocate in general. So it's a 1% utilization goal for the NDAA, which is the budget for the military, for the DoD. And so that budget is huge. And so 1% sounds like piddly, and again, out of 100, it is. But out of how large the budget is for the Department of Defense, that 1% employs hundreds of visually impaired people, across the country. Like I said, I work in government contracting, so I really understand that world and how much of an impact that can make. So it's getting Congress to understand what it is, why it's important, and what the result of it is. We're not asking them to increase the budget. We don't want them to add money. We just want them to dedicate 1% of that money to the AbilityOne program to use nonprofit agencies like ours, whether it be for, reams of printer paper or a field tourniquet, or a contact center, or, contract closeout work that like we do. It is really just asking them to make an investment in people that want to be productive members of society. We're trying to be independent. You want us to be normal members of society. You want us to pay taxes. You want us to contribute and do our part, and we want to too. And so why not make that possible for us to do?